welcome back friends. Here we'll talk about 2NF. Okay. Now before that we should know what is partial dependency or fully functional dependency. So we have a one table relation. So the attributes are roll number, name, subject ID, subject name and marks. Okay. So roll number functionally determines the name. Okay. And from the subject ID we can determine the subject name, and from the roll number and subject ID we can identify the marks. Okay, now that means what? From roll number we can identify the name, from roll number and the subject ID also we can identify the name. Similarly, from the subject ID, we can identify the subject, and from the combination of roll number of subject ID, we can also identify the subject. Similarly, from the roll number and subject ID, we can identify the marks. So the functional dependencies are there. Now we can see one thing. Now if from the roll number and subject ID you can identify name. Now suppose if you remove the subject ID from this particular attribute set, suppose you remove this one, then also you can identify the name from the roll number. Here from roll number subject ID you can identify subject. So if you roll number, we can identify the subject. Now from the roll number and subject ID we can identify the marks. Now if you remove the roll number, we cannot identify particular subject, or if you remove the subject ID, we cannot identify the marks. So we can say these two are the examples of partial dependency, and this is the example of fully functional dependency. Partial dependency. A functional dependency X determines Y is a partial dependency if some attribute E belongs to X can be removed from X and the dependency still holds. So we can say roll number and subject ID together assume it is a X, and this is nothing but our Y, and A assume it is a subject ID is A. So if you remove A from X, that means if you remove X, A from A, then also we can identify Y. Okay, so if you remove A from X, then also you can identify Y. So this dependency is called partial dependency. It is similar here. Okay, so partial dependency is there. If you remove the roll number, still we can identify the subject from the subject ID. And what is fully functional dependency? A functional dependency X determines Y is a fully functional dependency if removal of any attribute A from X means that the dependency does not hold anymore. That is, for any attribute A belongs to X, if you remove A from X, does not functionally determine Y. So we can see roll number and subject ID. If you remove the roll number, we cannot identify marks. If you remove the subject ID, you cannot identify particular marks. So this is the concept of example of fully functional dependency. Okay, so just remember partial dependency and fully functional dependency. Now what is 2NF? A relation or table R is in 2NF if and every non-prime attribute A in R is fully functionally dependent on the primary key of R, or no partial dependency should exist. So here it is not 2NF. Why? Because partial dependencies exist. So this particular table is not in 2NF. Or in other words, a relation R is in 2NF if every non-prime attribute is not partially dependent on any kind of R. Primary key is nothing but roll number and subject ID. So the primary key is what? Roll number and subject ID. So from this roll number and subject ID together, using roll number and subject ID together, we can identify any of the attribute. So roll number and subject ID, it is what our primary key, and from this roll number and subject you can identify the subject. But no non-key attribute. The condition is what? No non-key attribute, say subject name attribute should be functionally dependent on the part of the primary key. So the condition is no non-key attribute. So subject key is what? No non-key attribute should be functionally dependent on the part of the primary key. So subject name is functionally dependent on the part of the primary key subject ID. So hence it is not in 2NF. So if it is not in 2NF, then what are the problems may arise? Now we can see here 2NF is not, it is not in 2NF. So here if you see the table, you can see, now this is the table, you can see repetition of the information is there. Say roll number, repetition of roll number, name and subject ID are there. So redundancy is there. Similarly, insertion, deletion and update anomalies is there. Suppose we want to insert a new subject name. Okay, so already you know the primary key is what? Roll number and subject ID, together we can form the primary key. So one new subject ID is there, say S5 and the subject say deep learning. We cannot insert this particular information because no one has registered this particular subject. So if no one has registered, so we have to put null here, we have to keep blank here. But roll number is a primary key, so we should not keep this particular part blank. So we cannot insert this particular subject, new subject here. This is called insert anomalies. Now suppose one student is there, say 3, and here sub name is N3 and say subject say SX and the subject name say Fox Pro. Okay, marks say 95 is marks. So suppose roll number 3 wants to leave this particular college, that means we have to remove this particular information. So removing the roll number, simultaneously we are removing the information of the subject also. That is called deletion anomalies. And similarly update anomaly is also there in this particular table. So you want to change the subject name operating system into advanced operating system. So we have to change everywhere. Say total 100 students are there, so we have to change it 100 times. And we have to change all the 100 places. If you leave any place unchanged, that means what? We are introducing the inconsistency. So the database should be the consistent. So this is the problem of 2NF. To convert this table into the 2NF. Achha, remember one thing. So here all the entry values, all the values are simple and single. That means it is in 1NF. That means what? If a database is in 2NF, that means already it is in 1NF. That means if you are here, that means you are in 2NF as well as you are in 1NF. But if you are is here, that means you are in 1NF but not in 2NF. Okay, so we have how to get 2NF. So 2NF split the table into 2 or 3 tables. Okay, now we can split the table into like this way. Say roll number, so that means we are splitting the table into 3 tables. Now you can see very low redundancy is there. Okay, and insertion anomalies. Suppose we want to insert any new subject, say S4 deep learning, easily we can insert. Any particular student wants to leave that particular college, so we can remove this particular information. Suppose you want to change update anomalies, you want to change any subject name, so we have to change only once. Okay, not 100 times. So that means what? We are removing the redundancy problem, we are removing the insertion, update and deletion anomalies problem. And you can see here roll number is name is dependent on roll number, subject name is dependent on the subject ID, and marks is dependent on the roll number and subject ID. Now suppose from the roll number we can identify the name. So obviously we cannot remove roll number, it is fully functional dependency. From subject ID we can identify the subject name. Okay, so it is fully functional dependency. Similarly roll number and subject ID we can identify the marks. Okay, so if you remove the roll number you cannot identify the marks, if you remove the subject ID you cannot identify the marks. So both are essential. So it is also in fully functional dependency. So that means no partial dependency, is there. So no partial dependencies exist. Hence it is in 2NF. Okay. So we can see, we just revision one thing. Say just for revision, relation R is in 2NF if every non-prime attribute A in R is fully functional dependent on the primary key. So here you can say subject name is a non-prime attribute. subject name is a non-prime attribute, but it is not fully dependent on the primary key, roll number, and subject ID. So hence it is not in 2NF. It is dependent on partially subject ID. Okay, or no partial dependencies should exist. So partial dependency is there. Or in other words, you can say relation R is in 2NF. In every non-prime attribute, say subject name or the name, subject name or name is not partially dependent on any key of the R. So subject name is dependent on subject ID partially, as name is partially dependent on roll number. Hence, it is not in 2NF. And that is the end of this particular video. In the next video, we'll talk about 3NF. Thank you very much.